Good evening, guys. So how are we all doing? Dan from Trading with Dan here. This is our Bitcoin evening wrap. So if you guys want to smash that like button, we'll go straight over to these charts. And what an interesting day we are having in these markets as a whole. Not necessarily just Bitcoin, but I mean Bitcoin, the dollar, stock markets. But yeah, Bitcoin, as you can see, one of its wicks to the upside did actually get some follow through, and we are basically heading for our little resistance box we've got. I say little, it is basically between, well, mid 13.8 to just over 14, so it's quite a wide area. But obviously these, as we get into more of these higher areas and these in these higher areas and the numbers get bigger, obviously our ranges are going to get bigger, and price action is just going to be just a bit more on the wild side. So yeah, but like I said in this morning's video, I was looking for either a drop down and back test here, or what was looking more likely was we were just going to make our way up to here. And that was obviously without having stock market pressure, but we did actually have a down stock day in the stock markets, and we just relentlessly piled on. So what I do kind of think is happening is what I have been saying about the stimulus with it. If it gets rejected now, which it basically has done, then it is just we're just gonna end up with more of it after the election from whoever's in charge. So obviously stock markets don't particularly like that. But currency markets, they're just more professionally traded markets. I mean, for a start, we don't have a load of Robin Hoodies like buying calls on on currencies, and they basically are a large part of the market. They are definitely a big driver of stocks, individual stocks, and obviously hence the wider market. So stock market's been as they are. People haven't got the stimulus, they're not driving them, they don't like it so much. Currency markets, more professionally traded, are pricing in, obviously. Well, not necessarily pricing in, but obviously just looking more towards what's going on. So yeah, so obviously Bitcoin making this move up. So this is it. This is the third leg, isn't it? Look, one leg, two leg, three legs. So are we gonna have we got the legs on this third leg to bust through 14k? Because I mean, we are narrowing down my potential scenarios now. Obviously busting through 14k, maybe getting to around 15k, just some crazy wicks, and then coming back down and settling around 14k seems a bit. It's one of the possibilities, but it does seem unlikely. Or just less likely than the second scenario that I'm about to tell you about, and that is quite simply we trade around here, like we get some resistance, and then we come back down and test the 13k and trade this range a bit, and then before we basically go to basically multi-year highs, because we haven't traded above this level since 2017. So that is what we have got on the cards for us, guys. So yeah, I mean, that is Bitcoin. I mean, there's not much else I can say. As we know, longer time frame, so stochastics were looking up. I mean, things are looking up, things are looking good, bullish, good, all looking good, guys. Interested actually how my is looking, how my whatchamacallit is looking. Let's go back to the ideas. This idea just here, the descending broadening wedge. Here we go. We definitely tap that target. I mean, there it is. There we go. What a trade. I mean, this is just so typical of a market movement. We break out. We come and back test basically the breakout level. Well, it wasn't actually leveled, but the breakout trend line, and then we bounce off that and then go and meet our target. Just so perfectly textbook, guys. So perfectly textbook. But anyways, right, so let's go and have a look at stock markets. What were stock markets doing? Well, here we have it. So weak AF basically is what we are looking at, and that is obviously that does add to the intrigue with how great Bitcoin is looking at the moment, because obviously these stock markets are not looking good. And are we getting to that point where people are going to be selling Tesla and selling the stock market and thinking, right, time to move into crypto, time to move into Bitcoin? Maybe they are doing that, guys. Tesla, I can tell you now, anybody that's involved in Tesla is just getting just bored out of their brain. I mean, people, a lot of the people that have pumped Tesla up this high are people that just want some instant fixes, some big moves, some massive moves, and this is going to this is not what they want, basically. So they are going to be looking to other things, and people that are interested in craziness like Tesla and futuristic things, clearly gonna be attracted to Bitcoin also. So they have it. I have said quite a few times in the past that once the Robin Hoodies get out of Tesla and start coming into cryptos, then that's when things are going to start looking up. Not looking up, but starting getting a bit wild, and things are starting to look like they're getting a bit wild, aren't they? Even if I do say so myself, whatever that means, whatever that means in the context of what I'm saying. But yeah, just look at this Bitcoin dominance going. This is pretty insane. But like I have said though, obviously the alt 1.0s. Just no one cares about you anymore, guys. No one cares. But we're all about these ones. Look at this. Look at this move. This is what we're getting. This is one of the. This is actually my largest holding. And yeah, I mean, just look at it go. Just look at it go. Ocean. There we have it. I'm just watching now, just on this chart, just up there. Yeah. Just this is the one. But anyway, what I'm saying is that all the altcoins, I haven't even got them on here, guys, but like you know the ones, the XRPs, the Cardanios, what are the other ones? The Bitcoin Cashes, the Trons. All those coins, they are not going to, without even looking at them, that's what's driving this up here, because we're just having a bit of a delay here. That is what well, anyway, you remember what the chart looked like. Let's see if this loads again. That is what is obviously driving up the Bitcoin dominance. It is the underperformance of those alts. What's happening? Have I got no internet? Yeah, reload site. Yeah, just show me some charts. I need to see some charts. Hopefully we're getting one here. S&P, we didn't want S&P though, did we? That must have been obviously what we were on. Some few alerts popping up there. But yeah, this BTC dominance, this is what I'm talking about. Yeah, so whilst, yeah, this is obviously going up. There is a lot of market cap, a lot of, market cap. I mean, as real or unreal as the actual capital is, if people try to sell out of it, there is a lot of market cap tied in these alt 1.0s. And yeah, that so it obviously constitutes a larger part of this Bitcoin dominance. So yeah, I mean they are struggling, but I can tell you now, other altcoins are not struggling as much, guys. So yeah. Anyway, so let's have a look at that. DXY is what we need to look at. That is what we need. So we don't need this. We don't need this one. We need this one, and we need the DXY just there. And yeah, I mean, as you can see, like I said, the alarm bells will start to go off when we break either this trend line or this horizontal. So obviously we are not quite at that alarm bell stage at the moment. We are just looking like a bear flag. From this move down, that is what we're looking like. So I can understand Bitcoin doing okay. Obviously I like it is in this environment, because we are not in a what at the moment is a dicey dollar scenario, a dicey dollar bullish scenario. Obviously that will change if we start to get up here, but obviously the market is expecting this to come down, but this is clearly looking like an ascending triangle. This is pretty much an ascending triangle. We cannot argue with that. We will actually draw this trend line, because again, losing this lower trend line will probably trigger trigger the downside. Basically, we'll put it, I don't even know where to end it there. That'll do. Yeah, we'll obviously probably trigger an actual move, basically, well, down to what am I trying to say? The move down to the target of this of the flagpole. But yeah, this is my arrow. Look, I had obviously it's not quite played out to plan. I mean, we did, obviously I never thought we were going to come in a straight line. I just kind of drew it, but yeah, we got close to it, but we still got time to get down here. This is our first target. And yeah, if we break down from here, we lose this trend line. I mean, that will be it. We will get through, well, 40. I mean, we're nearly at 14k, aren't we, guys? Nearly at 14k. I can't believe I'm saying that. I remember watching this exact price in Bitcoin. When I think I have mentioned in another video, when I had a massive short position on. Where were we? When we were, yeah, here, literally here. I had a massive short position on, working it. I had been in and out working. I was in profit. I've been doing pretty well. Basically the 618 was a target. We overshot the 618. We were in the golden pocket. Shorting, working in and out of my position, working my average, doing fantastically well. And then obviously we had this massive collapse down after I'd massively lightened my position to basically go to bed. I remember thinking, shall I just tighten my stop up by like about $100 and leave my position on, or shall I just have a wider stop and lighten my position? I went for the wider stop and lighten my position, and clearly was the wrong thing, because literally no sooner had I got into bed, checked my phone, I was like 12k Bitcoin, and obviously it was on this literally this wick down here, and I was like, what? Am I even seeing this on my phone? And then yeah, and I was just like, it's just unbelievable, because yeah, I definitely had a very large short position on basically. So yes, anyway, my point is, yeah, just looking at this the Bitmex up here now, 13.7 and creeping up. But yeah, the last time I saw this was obviously here when we were creeping up here, and then yeah, we got a $2,000 rejection, guys. But that move came from all the way. Well, I mean, where do you want to say it came from? I mean, to be honest, in the nice smooth fashion it came from all the way here. So it came from all the way. That was a 2x basically. Our little move we have got going on now, and that just sound a bit condescending, doesn't it, to say our little move we've got going on. Let me just lock these drawing tools so I'm not just whizzing stuff all over the place. Why am I doing this on such on a 4-hour chart? But we're nearly there now. We are very nearly there. Our little move has basically started at, well, you could realistically say around here, around 10.5, but if you wanted to be more conservative, you could say 9, but even taking it from 9k, we're not at 18k basically. So could we get to 18k? Yeah, very easily, because look what we have just happened to have here, a nice little resistance zone at 18k. So yeah, things could literally get parabolic and wet and wild up to this 18k region. This could easily happen. It could easily happen, because there are still people short in this market. There's still people not fully convinced. Well, not just mean there's people short in the market. Do you know what I mean? There's people that are going to want to get in this market that they've had, like I'm saying, there's no pullback. There's been no proper pullback to buy to back to where previous old resistance new support level. There haven't been any. So if we get through here, there could be some actual, but there doesn't have to be serious FOMO, because the market will be so illiquid that it will just go wild. So yeah, I mean, just some of those whales, and we'll need to FOMO, and yeah, we will get a massive move up, and then yeah, we'll probably consolidate in this zone. That is what would happen if that happens. But yeah, I mean, but realistically, we could trade sideways, maybe get a venture above 14. I mean, to be honest, it's looking like we are going to go over. We are going to get into this zone and hit some liquidity to the upside, trap some longs in, and then squeeze them back down probably to about 13k. I mean, that is the likely scenario. Consolidate again, and then the buying can then really come in, buying on that dip, and then yeah, moving back up. And that's what I think is the likely scenario. But yeah, things are clearly getting very interesting here. Things are getting very interesting. Let's go on then. Let's have a look. All right then, let's have a look at stochastics. 4 hour obviously did look. I mean, it did. This is what we're looking at. This turning up, and that basically giving us the momentum to break to the upside, which is basically what has happened. 10 hours now turned back up. 12 hours stayed up there. Daily again turned back up as well. 2 daily getting even higher. So just look at that go. 3 daily high. I mean, at some point these are going to have to reset, but like I said, anything over 5 day, weekly, bi-weekly and monthly are looking fantastic. So I mean, it tells me that yeah, I mean, it tells me that realistically we can have a big move up and consolidate any point in here, but obviously we could get a big parabolic, a big candle, a big, like, when we haven't actually probably seen like $1,000 candles too recently, have we, at the moment? Obviously this daily candle here, um open 11.9, yeah, this is the $1,000 candle. Yeah. So yeah, we have got $1,000 candle just there. Yeah, and then today not looking too far off, actually, $1,000 candle. So yeah, I'll stand corrected then. Maybe a $2,000 candle, because yeah, like I said, from that 14k to 12k was a $2k candle, a $2k dollar candle. Yeah, so yeah, things are getting wet and wild in crypto, guys. Once we do get above 14k, I think there will be the FOMO Joes will come back to the market, yeah, and then obviously when we get over 12k, the 20k, the hairdressers will come back to the market, and the shoe shiners, and all those people and everybody who obviously is now will be a crypto expert, telling us all about the other cryptos that they like as well, like they found out about Ripple, and they found out about EOS is going to be the new Ethereum killer, and all that jazz, all that stuff that you'll get told by your PT, basically. So yeah, look forward to all that, guys. We'll just sit there and be like, yep, whatever, believe whatever you want, just buy, guys, just buy, and then yeah, we'll just unload some of our excess baggage on them, because that's just how markets work, guys. But anyway, so thanks for listening. Remember, this is definitely not financial advice. So yeah, obviously always do your own research, and yeah, I'll speak to you guys in the morning.